Hey YouTube, it's Marion for Soul Wellness. I am back on the screen. It's been a minute and I'm happy to see you, happy to be seen. I wanted to check in and let you guys know what I've been up to because it has been a long while since I've created a video, and don't get me wrong, I have had full intention to jump back in on YouTube, in the YouTube space. And if this is your first time watching me, hopefully it is. I'm married. I'm originally from Los Angeles, California, born and raised. I also have lived in New York City, and I'm a traveler. I am a wellness practitioner. I am a divine light in the world. So I've been in Tanzania for 5.5 years. Yes, 5.5 years, which is insane. I could just remember the first 6 months of me being here and how excited I was and how much things has changed. But over the last, I would say, 2 years, I've been really focusing on what my intention was for coming here, and that was creating healing and wellness spaces, and I have been doing the thing, okay? So I haven't been posting, but I've been doing, and if I'm missing, you're wondering, just follow me on Instagram. I'm pretty active there, at least on my stories day to day. So last year, 2025, I hosted 2 wellness retreats, luxury wellness retreats in Tanzania that were fire, amazing, just phenomenal. And I just really fell in love with the whole process of planning, of facilitating, of guiding, of just doing all the things, putting things together. I'm such like a cutesy type of person, and I really like people to really experience something different and new and inviting and valuable. So I was able to do that, and they were amazing. I was planning on hosting some retreats this year, but things kind of took a little turn with happening in the world with the war and the gas prices. So I just decided to let me take a break. I'll be back in 2027 with new retreats. But in the meantime, in January, I started a series of creative wellness workshops happening in Dar es Salaam, and they've been almost life-changing, honestly. I've been here, but I've been in my bubble, and I haven't really tapped into any real community here, especially local Tanzanian community. And this has just been a way for me to show my talents and my creativity and just kind of like what I'm into and offering something new to do. I've found that in Tanzania, things to do are kind of limiting, especially if you're not a heavy drinker. And there is a wellness movement happening here. There are wellness venues that have popped up, and people are just more curious and trying to understand, how can I be well? How can I aid into my well-being? How can I let stuff go? How can I just be my best self? So I am here to help you with that. So if you guys have been following me from the beginning, even down to my first video in Tanzania, I pulled out my sound bowls and I did a little sound session, and I was really with full intention on doing that work in here, but things came up. I was doing private sessions mostly, but things came up, and I think life needed to happen the way that it had unfolded in order for me to get to this place of really defining who I am and understanding what my path is and my purpose is. And I'm really passionate about creating spaces where people feel welcome, where they can leave feeling better, transformed, healed, more empowered, to thrive. That is my gift, that is my purpose, that is my passion. So I've been hosting a series called Sound and Workshops, and they are creative wellness workshops. And we've hosted so far three series, but like seven workshops in total. The first workshop is called Sound and Incense, and Sound and Incense is a incense making workshop with sound healing. So we took incense, I taught the class how to literally make incense with your hands with all the natural ingredients, from the wood to the resin to the herbs to the essential oils, all the things, blending with your hands, and now having a wellness tool for you to take home with you've set an intention for your meditation and have just a practice of stillness. So that was the first workshop. I've done 3 of those. The second series is Sound and Florals. I personally love flowers and flower arranging, and I thought that offering a sound healing with flower arranging is just beautiful and just a way to kind of relax, be more feminine, be more just la-di-da. I think that as women we need that, and not, it's always nice to get flowers from a man, but you know, to make something from your own hands and to learn how to actually put together arrangements is what that workshop was about. And it was really about the self. It was really about like taking a focal flower, and everything else was your community around, your people around, and really focusing on yourself, and knowing that you are a beautiful flower that is blooming all year round. So that was the second workshop. The third workshop was called Sound and Herbs. It's an herbal blending workshop. We made 4 different herbal blends, and then we did a tincture on the first one, which it was like a lemon balm tincture, which lemon balm tinctures are really good to help relax yourself, help with anxiety, help sleep, all the things. So that is, for me personally, it's been a lifesaver since I've been able to use it. And certain things like that you can't really find in Dar es Salaam. And then I think also people know about different herbs, but they don't know how they work together, they work for your body. So that's what that workshop was about. And then I'm hosting the Wellness Circle, which is a wellness pop-up, and that's happening the 27th. It's an all-day event at Pakaya Inn in Masaki. I have been hosting the majority of my workshops there with the restaurant Cucina Pili Pili, and I put together a wellness pop-up that is putting together different wellness brands and just an opportunity for people to discover new brands, new ways of buying, doing wellness. What I've discovered from my workshops is that the majority of the women coming did not have a wellness practice. So I wanted to just kind of create something that people can come get educated, mingle, have community, and also do a few workshops. So I'll be hosting Sound and Journals, which is probably one of my favorite ones. I'll just show you. So Sound and Journals is a journal crafting workshop, pretty much making these leather journal covers, and then you get a charm and you get to pick the band, and then this is not complete, but you get bands inside and you get to put journal inserts inside. And so the purpose of this workshop is, one, again, sound healing is at the root of everything, an opportunity for people to just decompress, you know, just really meditate and focus in on themselves and really allow whatever is coming up to come up and come out, and like let it be what it's going to be. And so this workshop is crafting, is creating, it is making something really beautiful, like an heirloom type of journal cover that you can take, and then I will be guiding people through journaling prompts so they can really just let stuff out their head, just really have time to reflect on themselves, which is so important. And of course, at Cucina Pili Pili, they're providing a meal, and then we have a sponsor, Humankind Zanzibar kombucha company, that's going to be sponsoring the workshops. So it is just going to be an all-around amazing experience that I wanted to share with you guys, because I have not been around. So that's what I've been up to, still in Tanzania. So yeah, I'm also working on starting my own space, opening up my own space, which I'm going to be fundraising for also. So if you're interested in that, the link is below. Peace and love.